Here's another one from Betty, and let me just there we go. Yesterday, I had a gal that really wants to get off the depression drugs that she was put on many years ago. The doctors don't seem to ever take anyone off a medication they were put on, but usually add more. Well, yeah, in general, that's true, I think. She's feeling good, but is not sure she should go off them. Can we ask the body if it is okay to go off the drug? Well, you got to be really, really careful there. All right. Now, and I'll tell you why. Because, let me just fix this little typo. Or what kind of questions could we ask if there is an underlying reason to be put on it in the first place? What's the best way to approach this situation? Well, okay, the best way to approach this situation, what you have to do is you do not want to take her off of her medication. She really needs to work with a doctor to do that because the doctor put her on it. And if you take her off of it, then you're practicing medicine suddenly without a license, et cetera. But there's an even bigger reason, I think, and that is that some of these depression medications will make people insane if they don't go off of them the right way. And oftentimes that process needs to be supervised medically. For example, one drug I can think of is Paxil. Paxil is a drug that if you are not really careful going off of it, and it's a very slow process, it can take up to a year for a person to get off of Paxil very slowly. If you all of a sudden go off of it cold turkey, or you try to get off of it too fast, well, people have been murdered that way. In fact, I had a patient, I'll always remember this. She had done that. She had tried to get off of Paxil on her own. And she told me one day, we were talking, she said, do you remember the lady that drowned all of her kids in the bathtub? She was trying to go off of Paxil herself, and she drowned all of her kids in the bathtub. And this woman told me, she said, when I was going off of it, I was so out of my mind and so insane. If my kids would have been around, I would have done the same thing, or I would have killed them. She said, I was just out of my mind. So you have to be really cautious about this. Now, here's the thing, okay? If some doctor put her on this that doesn't want to take her off of it, and she says that she thinks maybe she wants to try going off of it, she needs to find a new doctor, period. And that's the approach she needs to take with the doctor. She needs to say, look, with the new doctor, if she has to get a new doctor, she needs to just say, look, I've been doing some natural things that I think are helping me so that I don't need these drugs anymore, but I want you to help me get off of this. Will you do that? And if the doctor says, well, no, then she just needs to find a different doctor. So hopefully that helped. All right.